We'll start at 50.
What do you want to play?
I want to play How Deep Is the Ocean?
I mean, it's pretty deep.
Depends on where you're at, I guess. Every part I've seen, once you get 2 feet out, it's deep.
I mean, it's so deep that when machines go down to explore, they explode. And they disintegrate. They implode, right. I mean, it sounds morbid, but I would really like to see that. How that happened, right? Like, yeah, does it just crumple into nothing?
Yeah,
And
like aluminum can.
and would it crush bodies and bones and stuff? Just
Oh, yeah.
to that you wouldn't even.
Anything that has an air pocket, it's solid in the front. It's a true story. Buddy of mine, I won't go into details of why, but he was able to go down and have the first time, submersible still productive. We went down, took pictures, and retrieved a cup and saucer, teacup and saucer, and had it. And had it
Good morning. Let's try that again. Let's get the blood flowing. Good morning. That's right. Welcome to Unity Church of the Hills. This morning, the sermon and the message and the talk is all about love. So we're going to kick off a little Stevie Wonder song about love. So let's get this service started.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Friendly announcer, I have serious news to pass on to everybody. What I'm about to say could mean the world's disaster, could change your joy and laughter to tears and pain. It's that love's in need of love today. Don't delay, get yours in right away. Hate's going round, breaking many hearts. Stop it, please, before it's gone too far. The force of evil plans to make you its possession, and we will if we let it destroy everybody. We all must take precautionary measures. If love and peace you treasure, then you hear me when I say that love's in need of love today.
Don't delay,
Get yours in right away.
breaking many hearts. Stop it, please,
we've got to
before
stop
it's gone too far. Love's in need of love today. Don't delay. Send yours in right away.
Don't you know that hate's going round? It's breaking
many hearts.
Oh, stop
it, please, before it's gone too far.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm Catie Wiedenhofer, and I'm going to bring the welcome message today. And I certainly thank you for coming to this divine appointment, online and in person. Your loving hearts are here today, and I'm in deep gratitude to be with you today. Would you please join me in our vision statement? Centered in love and divine oneness, we transform ourselves and our community and our world. Please join me in our mission statement. We put God first, celebrate life, live unity principles, and empower each other to transform our lives. Do we have any newcomers here today? And if you're comfortable, would you like to raise your hand? Okay, thank you. Thank you very much for coming. Located in front of the pew backs, there is a welcome packet, and there you'll also see a QR code. We'd love to stay connected with you, so thank you so much for coming. We'd like to have a welcome blessing for you as well, so join me in welcoming. We love you, we bless you, we welcome you, and we behold the Christ you are. Now I invite you to stand up and please lovingly greet each other.
And with that same energy of love and community, let us sing our opening song, Put a Little or a Lot of Love in Your Heart. Think of your fellow man and him a helping hand. Put a little love in your heart. You see it's getting late. Oh, please don't hesitate. Put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place. And the world will be a better place for you and me. You just wait and see. Another day goes by and still the children cry. Put a little love in your heart. If you want the world to know we won't let hatred grow, put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place. And the world will be a better place place for you, and me. You just wait, and see, wait and see. Take a good look around, and if you're looking down, put a little love in your heart. I hope when you decide, kindness will be your guide. Put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place. And the world will be a better place for you, and me. You just wait, and see. Put a little love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart.
Please join us as the Psalm Bowl calls us to prayer. I invite you to close your eyes and open your heart to this moment. I remember that I am part of that divine spirit I recognize as the one power, one presence in this universe, the I am, the individual expression of all that is. This I am spirit, which we also recognize as the Christ operating within us and through us. As this Christ presence, and from the deepest part of yourself, let love be born. Let this love come from your whole heart, from the center of your being, with all the passion, courage, and audacity that is possible. Let us see the world and recognize this same love that is all around us, born from that same Christ presence. Let us draw a breath of compassion for those around us. We cannot always know why we're surrounded by certain people, but let us love everyone as we love ourselves within. I express the positive power of the Christ mind in wisdom, love, and good judgment, and I am grateful for those moments of peace, love, and joy. I am that in you that lives and moves. I am that in you that shines and is unafraid. I am that in you that's enduring. I am that in you that's divine. I am the Christ presence. You are the Christ presence. We are the Christ presence. So let us lift our hearts full of joy and gratitude and say, here we are, ready to let the Christ within do the work for ourselves and for each other. And so it is, and so I know it to be. Amen.
one another, and heaven might find a place in their hearts. 'Cause we all are love. Love won't let you down. And I know it's mine, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine forever. All in my heart. We've got to walk on through temptation, 'cause God's love and His wisdom will be our helping hand. And I know the truth, and His word will be our compassion. So lift up our hearts to be thankful and glad that we all are loved. God won't let you down, and I know His love is mine. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine, deep down in my soul. 'Cause Jesus is love. He won't let you down, and I know He's mine, He's mine, He's mine, He's mine. Oh, forever. In my heart, in my heart, in my heart. Oh, deep down in my heart. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know God's love forever. Oh, yes, I know that God brings us the power. He brings us the glory. Oh, and it's forever and ever and ever. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, yes. Oh, I want to follow His star wherever it leads me. I don't mind, and I hope you don't mind. See, I want to walk with you, and I want to talk with you. I want to do all the things that I know God wants us to do, 'cause I know that His love, oh, is forever. And I know, if you ask God, He will show you love. Oh, yes, He will. Oh, yes, He will. I know, I know. Oh, see, God's love can bring you joy. He can bring you power. Oh, He can turn your life around. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. 'Cause we all are love. We are love. God's love, God's love. Deep down in my soul and in my heart, I know, it's forever.
Wow. I have to say, last month, went to Unity Convention, and of course, I'm in seminary, and so we had to stand on stage and sing, and Our music team that we have, our band, is so instrumental in bringing loving joy. Now, when we were singing, I certainly took 3 or 4 steps back from the microphone because that's a growing edge for me. So thank you all for bringing your gifts and talents to us. Before I start my message today, I'd like for us to open our hearts. The impact of our floods on the families that have been impacted. And I ask to take a moment of silence to spread our love, our prayers with all of those impacted. We thank all first responders, all the civil servants. We're wrapping our loving arms around those families and those children. We are together. We are with you. Thank you. And 10% of our tithes today are going to reach out to those families and help them rebuild. Continue to share your prayers with them. In our Unity teachings, there are 12 inherent spiritual faculties or abilities that relate to divine nature and compose our divine nature. Love is one of our spiritual faculties, and today I want to visit with you about our love faculty. In metaphysics, it is the attracting, harmonizing, unifying faculty of mind, the constructive, building force of spirit. It is our power to comprehend oneness. We're with those families. Oneness. We're all connected. Spiritual love is the total, unconditional acceptance of everyone and everything. Love is patient, kind, humble, courteous, unselfish, good-tempered, guileless, sincere. Charles Fillmore, co-founder of the Unity movement, described love as the great harmonizer and healer, a divine power that recognizes the good in all and loves purely. Now, when I read that quote, I especially picked up on those last 2 words, loves purely. And I immediately thought of my pets. And wow, what a gift our fur babies are with loving us unconditionally and purely. What a gift that is. And sometimes there's a little extra love if you've got a treat in your hand. Another great wisdom teacher, Mother Teresa, said this: intense love does not measure, it just gives. Let us always meet each other with a smile. For the smile is the beginning of love. And every time you smile at someone, it is the action of love. And I love all of you. A gift to that person. And it's a beautiful thing. So what I'd like to do is take a moment, no words, where you are right now. Look around into the eyes of the people in front, behind, around you, and just smile. Smile. Sometimes a simple smile opens your heart. It's a beautiful thing, and I can feel the loving energy that just rised. Did all of you feel that? Are you feeling that? It's your loving light here today. Now, it's natural for us to reach out and love family, friends, and neighbors. Have you noticed that when it comes to ourselves, oftentimes it can be difficult to love ourselves as we do others? Why is that? In my career of over 20 years as an instructor empowering youth and adults and the elderly with their own personal safety, I found that when I'm teaching them and I'm telling them, okay, now I need for you to you raise up your hand and you say, which is the universal stop sign in all countries, no thank you, stop right there. And when I would teach this, the adults in the room would say, okay, no thank you, stop right there. And then I would say, okay, because the voice wasn't real loud and we needed to be kind of loud and confident. And I saw this as this went on for over 20 years. And I said, okay, now you've got your family there with you and someone is walking toward you and you want them to stop. Now, I need for you to say, stop, stay back, no thank you. And they would say, stop, stay back, no thank you. And I'm like, wow, okay, that voice was real different. And when I took away anything that they loved, the voice became smaller, lower. Self-worth, self-value. And so by the end of the course, the voice became the same as if a loved one was standing next to them. Because the more that we love ourselves, it just outpours to the rest of the world. All of your relationships with everyone, including yourself. So I'd like for you to take a moment. Do you love yourself as you love your family, friends, and neighbors? And let's take a moment to contemplate that. My journey in self-love is ongoing. And growing up, I had a body image. I was always a little on the heavier side. So I would always be the volunteer to take the picture, not be in the picture. And as a teen, had the facial complexion thing going on, and I certainly didn't want any pictures taken. And I had to choose as I'm growing up to delve into that thought of why is it? What is it? I need to love myself as I do others. Because if I can love myself, it's going to outpicture and impact all of my relationships. And I chose not to have any obstacles on my journey. And that's very important. And so these couple of things, these negative self-thoughts that I had for myself, as I grew on my journey, I did some work. Because I didn't want to feel the angst. Why is that? I don't want to feel that. I want to love you as much as I love myself. How do I get there? So some of the things that I did and do today are affirmations, mirror work, meditation, self-pampering, of course, shopping, journaling, and being with friends and my chosen family who love me unconditionally. So let's take the affirmations. So, affirmations. So we're seeing the affirmations. Let's say this together. I am beautiful. Wow, y'all did great. Now, you've got all your family with you. Let me hear that confident voice. Let's say it again. I am beautiful. I am kind. I am loved. Wonderful. Now we're going to do a little activity. And you'll see on the second bullet that's coming up, there it is. You can, for your own reference, go to Louise Hay on YouTube. But this is something that kind of helped me. So today, I would like for you to pull out your cell phones. Yes, really, pull them out. And I want you to turn your camera on and face it to yourself. You can do this. And if you don't want to participate, it's okay. You can sit and just be. But everybody got their cell phones on, got the camera, you're seeing yourself. I'm noticing that because some people are fixing their hair. They're like, oh my gosh. All right, now we have our affirmations. Let's look into that cell phone and look into your own eyes and say the same thing. Go. Now say one more thing. I am perfect just as I am. Good job. Thank you. Thank you for participating. Pampering yourself. So what are some of the things, and we talked about that because this is kind of my fourth talk. So the last time I talked about me time. So pedicures is always going to be on there for me because I love pedicures. Shopping. How many of you like shopping? Okay. Eating at your favorite restaurant. And then you sprinkle it in with your loved ones at your favorite restaurant. You ever understand why you're spending 3 hours at the restaurant? It's good conversation. Sitting in nature. And we all know, or if we don't, sitting in nature is a slow rhythm of life. It connects you to that universal spirit. Journaling. I'm not a big journaler, but I'm finding that out in seminary. That's key. So I'm working on that. But journaling is key. It helps to write out your thoughts about yourself, others, and any emotions that you do have. Now, this last one, being with family and friends that love me unconditionally. This last one can be a little tricky, and we're going to unpack it a little bit. If I have a past hurt with a family member, and I still have that, maybe we have it sometimes if we have Thanksgiving and everybody's coming in and you're already calling the sibling, oh my, what am I going to do? They're going to, and we're like, or if we have deep conflicting views, sometimes that can cause some angst in the heart. How do you dissolve that? Love. Love dissolves it. Is it hard to do? Yes. Now, do I have to accept anything that's detrimental to me or harmful? No. But I can see the heart of each person and love the person and lovingly release them on their path. And love myself enough to take care of me. So maybe you have a little angst and you're telling your partner or your spouse, okay, let's go to the restaurant, let's go shopping, and I need a pedicure. But we need to do those things because the more that we're holding it, we're carrying it forward. So think again, angst in your heart. When I go to bed in the evening, there's something that I learned, and I can't remember who said it. Who have I put outside my heart today? And then I try to spend time on meditation before I fall asleep. Because sometimes I might say, oh yeah, and then I'm up for 2 more hours. But we want to put everyone in our heart today. So who or maybe or what thing you might be putting out of your heart? Love dissolves that. It's the most powerful thing that we have. It underlies all of it. It's spirit. It's God. I love you for who you are. You're bringing your loving light today. You have it within you. You're good and pure and perfect. And it's a privilege to be with you today. And as you notice, I greeted some of you today with a smile. And I'm like, thank you for coming today. Because, as Mother Teresa says, it's the beginning of love. Some of you were like, I don't know, maybe I'm going to turn around and go back out to the car. But choosing to delve deeper in your own consciousness and in your heart is something you have to choose to do. Because who is that impacting when we have the angst? Who is it impacting? You. And sometimes it's hard. That's why we have friends and family, people that we can call. Recognize it, delve deeper, and do what you need to do to love yourself more. And if you're not, then try some of these things. When I tried the mirror work, it was very, very difficult. Because when we're going and doing and going and doing, we never stop to say, what do I need to do? What does my heart need right now? And that's the best thing we can do for our spouses, our families, extended families, and friends. Now, on my journey, I am 100% human and 100% divine. Do I make mistakes? You bet I do. Do I miss the mark? Yes. And so I grew up in traditional Christianity, and I felt like I had a boarding pass to a one-way destination, which I didn't want to go. So when I walked in the doors of Unity, and I read what sin means in metaphysically, it's missing the mark. Error is first in mind and is redeemed by the mental process or by going into the silence. Error is brought into the light of spirit and then transformed into a constructive force, bringing that angst into the light of spirit. Be ye transformed by renewing your mind. Romans 12, verse 2. So now I do have a boarding pass. It's not going to the destination that I don't want to go. It's going to any place I choose because it's unlimited, because I'm choosing to go inside my heart, heal and do and love myself as much as I love anyone else. Now, a very wise wisdom teacher said, love and healing are interwoven. Genuine love heals all human relationships. To heal a broken relationship is to replace hostility and mistrust with love and trust. Love brings wholeness to our relationships. Love is the natural expression of wholeness itself. Thank you, Rev. Robert Brummett. And one of my favorites, and now these remain, faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. 1 Corinthians 13, verse 13. We've talked about this love thing. And I'll tell you, I work with our YFM, Youth and Family Ministry, most of the time. But before we leave today, I want you to visit with your neighbor, or if you would rather just sit and think about what you're going to do, then that's okay. But I want you to visit with your neighbor. What are some of the actions you're going to take to increase your self-love? Maybe it's visiting with your spouse saying, honey, I'm going to go shop after church today. But I'd like for you to visit with your neighbor. What are you doing and what do you plan on doing to increase your self-love today? And let's do that now. All right, awesome. You guys are awesome. Let's pull it in. Let's pull all that love in. Let's pull those loving hearts in. And as sometimes in YFM, the little ones will say, "We're coming, we're coming." Would anyone like to share a couple of things that they're going to do to increase their self-love, actions they're going to take? Would anyone like to share? I know it's hard. We're at church.
Spend some time with friends.
Awesome. Good job. Every clap of that. That's good. Way to go. Get up. Okay. I'd like to leave you today with 2 quotes to think about. And they're quotes from Rumi. The very center of your heart is where life begins. The most beautiful place on earth. And as you live deeper in the heart, the mirror becomes clearer and cleaner. Think about that. You are precious and loved beyond measure. And we are better together. I love you all. And online. Namaste.
In this very room, there's quite enough love for all the world. And in this very room, there's quite enough joy for all the world. And there's quite enough hope and quite enough power to walk through every fear. For spirit, one spirit, is in this very room, in this very room, in this very room.
I'd invite you to put your feet flat on the floor. Release anything that you have in your hands. Lower your gaze, close your eyes if you would like. And let's drop down into that heart. And as we drop down into our hearts, we know that we are with all that's impacted concerning our floods. We're with them. Our love is with them. Our prayers are with them. I know that I love myself beyond measure. I give and I receive. I spread that loving energy out to the world. It is a part of my presence. And as I go into the room of silence, I am going to be in my beingness, in the silence. As I'm coming out, I'm wiggling my toes, wiggle my fingers. I feel the pew underneath me. As I'm slowly opening those eyes, I smile greatly because I am loved and I do love. Preciousness of you, perfect and whole just as you are.
Now is our golden opportunity to support our spiritual community and experience the power of giving and receiving with our offering. This morning, we are giving 10% of today's love offering to the Kerr County Flood Relief Fund. You can also make your own donation to this fund, and we will include it with our tithe. Just clearly mark it on your check or gift envelope. If you are giving online, add a comment in the online notes section. If the ushers would please come forward. There are several ways for you to give, and they are showing on your screen. No matter how you give, we are grateful for your generosity and know that you are abundantly blessed. If you are joining us online today, you'll find the link to give in the service description. There are laminated cards or with QR codes in the pew racks. If you set up an automatic giving, there are small cards you can hold while we speak our offering affirmation together. Then place in the offering basket to represent your gift. And if we'll say our message here, our offering affirmation is, divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I circulate, and I am grateful.
Gotta take a little time to think things over. I better read between the lines in case I need it when I'm older. Now this mountain I must climb feels like a world upon my shoulders. Through the clouds I see love shine. It keeps me warm as life grows colder. In my life there's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I can face it again. I can't stop now. I've traveled so far to change this lonely life. I wanna know what love is. I want God to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I know God can show me. I'm gonna take a little time to look around me. I've got nowhere left to hide. It looks like love has finally found me. In my life there's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I can face it again. I can't stop now. I've traveled so far to change this lonely life. I wanna know what love is. I want God to show me, and I wanna feel what love is. Oh, and I know God can show me. Let's talk about love. I wanna know what love is. The love that you feel inside. I want God to show me, and I'm feeling so much love. I wanna feel what love is. Oh, so much you can't hide. I know God can show me.
Sweet, sweet Spirit, we are grateful. We are grateful to share this loving energy with our community and with those in Kerr County. We know that this energy goes forth to help the needs of all families. Truly, lovingly grateful. And so it is. So we allow it to be. Amen.
Take a deep breath. And don't try to hold it at all. I want to share a video with you. Jennifer, if it's ready.
Hello, Unity Church of the Hills. Oh man, I tell you, I am so filled with gratitude right now. Gratitude for your church community, your board, your staff, and yes, for each and every one of you who has participated in this process. I'm so thankful for the trust you have placed in me to become your next senior minister. There is a sacred thing, and I hold that deeply in my heart. And trust me, I pledge to you that I will do my utmost best to prove myself worthy of that. I truly believe that together we are at the right place, we're at the right time to make a difference in the world. I believe with our consciousness, with our love, and with our intention, and with the powerful unity teachings that we will make a difference in people's lives. That together, as we work together, as we collaborate together, we will transform lives. And I'm so excited by that possibility. My official start date with you is October 1st, my first Sunday, October 5th, but I will be with you September 28th and share the platform with Reverend Cynthia, which I am very much looking forward to. Thank you again for this opportunity. As we make this transition, know that I hold you in my heart. I hold you in love. And I ask that you do the same thing for Jay and me as we make this transition from Denver to Austin. We are both so delighted to be joining you there in Austin, and so grateful again for this opportunity. We look forward to seeing you really soon. So thank you, and for now, blessings, 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 and great love to all of you.
Oh, awesome.
I want to read to you what is already in your inbox in email, which we had prepared, we the board. Joni specifically, Joni Lorraine, wrote this wonderful announcement. And my plan was just to read it until we got this wonderful video, which speaks even better than this. But listen, please. Dearest beloved Unity Church of the Hills community, our ministerial search brought us several wonderful candidates. We extend our deep gratitude to all of them and to each of you for holding the vision for our greatest future as a spiritual community. It is with great joy that we announce Reverend David Howard has accepted our offer to serve as the senior minister for Unity Church of the Hills. Our prayerful discernment was guided by the deep transitional work we have done together and by your heartfelt participation in this sacred process. We are confident that Reverend David brings the depth, presence, and spiritual leadership we seek as we move forward in love and oneness. Reverend David will be taking time for closure with his current congregation and preparation for his journey with us. He will officially begin his ministry on October 1st. Now, please join us in prayer, and you'll recognize this prayer. Maybe. We didn't memorize it. Jennifer, have we got that? Well, it's okay. You can just listen to me. I'll read it. It's the new minister prayer that we were saying very, very, very frequently, and there's a substitution in it. At this time, we open our hearts to the joy of receiving Reverend David as our new minister. We recognize and claim the presence and power of Spirit within every person and every part of Unity Church of the Hills. Now and in the time ahead, we affirm and welcome the joyful practice of Reverend David. Amen. Yeah. There's more to the service. So I'm going to ask now for the members of the minister search team who are here to stand up. Thank you, Tracy and Jack. And members of your board of trustees who are here to stand up. And I think, there we have Greg and da-da-da-da. And I think Dan is in the booth upstairs, and whether he's standing or not, he was an active part. Dan gets to stand up twice. He was both the board and the board's representative to the search team. These people did one blank of a lot of work. They really, really did. They gave their heart, they gave their energy, they gave their time, and they gave a lot of thought and prayer to what they did, to what we as a congregation have done, because you did too. And I want to thank you personally for your board, for your ministry search team, as we give them a big round of applause. Take one for yourself, please.
When I first joined the church around 27 years ago, there were no classes, I recall, about the church, only about the teachings of unity. I guess we did not have much of a history to go on, being only 3 years old. Around 20 years ago, I took a course at the church entitled The Quest. That was a good overview of what our church and the Unity movement was about. And it was offered to everyone, especially encouraged for new members. Now the church has the Path to Discovery class that is offered to new members and those wanting a refresher course on our church and what it means to be a member here. It is being offered next Wednesday, July 9th, and for the following 2 Wednesdays from 7 o'clock to 8:30 here at the church and on Zoom. About 2 years ago, my wife wanted to join our church and took the class. I thought I would join her and see what the class is about. It was an enriching experience for me to see new people in love with the church and burning with a desire to be part of it. It renewed my enthusiasm and gave me a clearer sense of why I was here. There are many reasons why people are attracted to our church. It could be the classes, the services, the social aspect, personal healing, or a sense of belonging in an atmosphere of love and acceptance. Whatever the reason that brought you through these doors, you have found a home. We are called to joy and celebration and get that through service to our fellow travelers on this sacred path. Perhaps you've been coming to this church for a while, or maybe this is your first time. You enjoy it. It lifts you up. You leave here feeling better than you did when you woke up this morning. But I'm here to tell you that there is so much more. Take this class, The Path to Discovery. Join this church membership. Get involved. Take more classes. Use your God-given special talents to be of service. Be involved. Take ownership. And I promise you, if you do, it is for certain that you will get so much more than you can give. You will know the love and joy that is the center of this sacred place. We are on the cusp of greatness here with the arrival of Reverend David, our new minister, in clear sight now. We are that flower that has been planted and growing beneath the surface, and we are going to burst into the glow of sunshine of this new day for Unity Church of the Hills. I leave you with the lyrics from the musical Roar of the Grease Paint, Smell of the Crowd, made famous by Nina Simone. Birds flying in the sky, you know how I feel. Sun in the breeze, you know how I feel. Breeze just drifting on by, you know how I feel. It is a new dawn. It is a new day. It is a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. We want to thank Aran Aranatachulam, president of the Austin Tamsi Sangam, who donated funds for us to purchase a washer dryer and have it installed in Unity Oaks. There's a thank you card in the front for Aran. Please take a moment to write a greeting and message of thanks for his generous support. Learn somatic practices to ground yourself, calm your nervous system, control your thoughts, shift self-talk, build resilience, and transform your state in Linda Hancock's self-regulation workshop on Saturday, July 12th. Space is limited, register soon. Delene Scarborough and John Leach will be married in the Labyrinth on July 12th at 10 a.m. There will be a reception afterwards in the pavilion, and you are invited to join us to celebrate this happy occasion. Please email Thelene to RSVP. Friends in Unity will meet for lunch at Frida's Seafood Grill next Sunday, July 13th, after church. Everyone's invited. Please RSVP. Tap the What's New button on the UCOH website to RSVP, register for any event or class, see what's coming up this week, and get more information about the events you heard about today. After today's service, Spiritual Director Joni Lorraine will lead a prayer vigil here in the sanctuary for Texas Hill Country flood victims, first responders, families, and friends. Please join your hearts with ours to hold space for this hurting community. Every Sunday, prayer chaplains hold sacred space during the service and are available for you in the chapel immediately following. If you'd like to pray, share gratitude, or ask about being a chaplain, come to the chapel or look for a friend in a purple sash. If you're online, you can call Silent Unity to pray with the chaplains. The number is on your screen. Today's chaplains are Rudy and Simei. Now it's time for us to say goodbye to our online participants. We appreciate you joining us. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and have a great day. Now let's get some sunshine in here. It's time for the children to come on in.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Please join me in the children's blessing here. Children, youth, angels, and teachers, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the Christ you are. As always, after the closing song, please allow the children to exit first so they can get back to their classrooms safely for parent pickup.
Now, if we could all stand to sing our closing song.